Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and we have the Medium article for the Black Panther first appearance comic, Fantastic Four number 52, and this is a really nice comic, you guys. It's awesome that it's coming to Veve. Now, they had facsimiles come out a few weeks ago, or a little bit more than that. I bought a bunch of them, so stay tuned to my channel because I will be giving some of those away for sure. But this is about the Veve drop. Let's get into the article. Let's see the numbers. I'll give you my price predictions as well. This is a great comic, you guys. It has a lot of real world value that's really good. And I will talk about it, what the real world value is for sure, just for, comparison's sake. But there it is right there. Look, it's such a beautiful comic. It's a beautiful Silver Age. It's a great one. It's one of the more iconic covers in a first appearance. It's really fantastic. Fantastic, of course, Fantastic Four. But if you look at, like, say, Doctor Strange's, he's not on the cover, right? This is really cool because he's really prominent here. And the secret rare is going to look really great. Look at that. It looks absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, the ultra rare and the rare have a, it's an homage to the cover. It's not like some other cover. So they've really kept it classic here with the original art, which I think is important for a comic of this magnitude. Now, let's check it out. It's $20 list price, which is quite high, actually. I think this is quite a bit higher than it should be. I think it should be a $10 one. But hey, we'll see what happens. The first available edition, you can see this is brand new, is number 186. So that's the lowest edition that you can get, So this is a new thing that Veve's doing by adding in the little information there for sure, right? So anyway, there's 10,000. So this is a super limited. That's why the $20 list price seems a bit high to me. But, we'll see what happens, for sure. But it's a super limited with the common at 6,000 and the secret rare at 250. So that'll be interesting. So because of that, my price prediction on this is that I do think that the common is going to be close to retail. I think, if you look at Spider-Man 2, that common went under like 20. This is about 19 or so, went up about 23 or 24. So, and that comic is quite valuable as well. If you look at this comic over here in the market, this comic right here is about, 19 or so. So I know that this actual one right here is more expensive in the real world. So I think it'll go above retail, but not by a ton, at least early, at $20 is a high price, to pay for a comic like this. So I think it's a bit high, but, so I think it will go a bit over retail for sure. But I think the uncommon, this one will go under retail. But look, it's very close to the common. So it really shouldn't. I mean, the uncommons, this whole thing about them going under retail or whatever, much less than the common cover is kind of crazy to me. I think the rare, this one will probably go about 40 or 50 bucks at the most. I think the ultra rare is going to reach over 100, like maybe 120 to 130 at the beginning. And I do think the secret rare is going to garner about 400 or so gems. Some are 400 to 500, could go higher because this is a really key book that a lot of people are going to love. But I do think it'll be around the 400 range or so. This is just my thoughts on it, you guys, based upon the actual purchase price of 20 gems, which is high to me. And also the fact that how much this is worth in the real world. And also I'm factoring in, Black Panther popularity. He is not Spider-Man. So, let's not go crazy here, but I do think that he'll be around 400 or 500 for that secret rare. But we'll see what happens. You let me know what you think. Now, if you go over to Go Collect, you can see the basic value of this comic in the real world. You can see that the 9.6 is about 35,000 US dollars. So that's really nice. It's a nice, significant book. The 9.8 is even a bit higher than that for sure. It's going to go up as time goes on, but because they're doing more with Black Panther. But, at the same time, it may have peaked in the real world, a little while ago, because that sale, comes from, before, and now comic prices are down a bit, right? For sure. Now, if you go over to eBay just to check it out, you can see a 7.0 that's signed actually is about 11 to 12,000 Canadian, which is about 9.5 to 10,000 US. You can see that there's a 9.0 right there. So you can see that like a 9.0 of, like, say, a Spider-Man 2, is pretty big as well. And those kind of I kind of put this in that sort of same region, just because Spider-Man 2 is more like a little bit scarcer, than this Fantastic 452. But, this is kind of the price we're looking at right here in the real world, just for reference, just to show it's not going to get this, obviously, this price, when you in the Veve app anytime soon. But here's a sold one. An 8.0 went for just about 4,000 Canadian right there. Quite recently, this is in December. So you can see that this is not exactly super crazy valuable. So like I said, those are my predictions on it. I will be going for it 150%. I'm going to look at that secret rare and maybe decide if I'm going to get it, but I'm definitely grabbing a common, trying to go for maybe a 4 or a 3 digit, and we'll see what happens from there. You guys let me know what you think. It's coming out on Sunday, so you have a few days, and we'll see what happens in the meantime. So, good luck on the drop. Happy collecting.